Good morning, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I am ROSTUM Alegria BAUA from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And for today's video, I will be discussing and I will be demonstrating what the topic I have chosen, which is grammar and tenses. So, before we start, let me give you the meaning of tenses. Tense is an English grammar concept. It represents the form taken by the verb to comprehend the situation referred to in time. And also, a concept of tense in English is a method that we use to refer to time, past, present, and future. Many languages use tense to talk about time. Other languages have concept to tense at all, but of course, they can still talk about time using different methods. So that is the meaning of tenses. I have a diagram here so that we should be able to understand easily what is the difference of these three parts of tenses. Tenses can be divided into three parts. We have the past tense, present tense, and future tense. So let's tackle first the past tense. So when we say past tense, it's an event and an action that took place in the past can be referred to as the past tense. Below, we have discussed the detail of four subdivided part of past tense in English grammar. So, later on, I will be showing you the four subdivided parts of the past tense. So, let's proceed to the present tense. When we say present tense can be defined as an expression of an activity that is currently in action or its habitual perform, used for a state that generally exists or currently ongoing. So later on, I will be showing you the four subdivided type of a present tense. So let's proceed to the future tense. So last one, we have future tense. Future tense is action that are to take place in the future, fall in the category of the future tense. We have to discuss the subdivided part of this future tense in detail the further below in the article, followed by the example. So I will now presenting you the past tense. Okay, the past tense is subdivided into the four types. We have the simple past tense, past perfect tense, past continuous tense, and past perfect continuous tense. So let's proceed to the first one, the simple past tense. So in this four subdivided part, I will be discussing the rules of this past tense, these four subdivided of past tense. So let's proceed to the first one, the simple past tense. So the rule here is subject plus V2 plus object. Here, for example, he ran away. So the subject here is he and ran. In the second form of the verb of run followed by the object. So he ran away. So the second one, we have the past perfect tense. So this is the rule. Rule here is subject plus had plus V3 plus object. So for example, Samit had left the job. So here is the subject is Samit plus had, then left, which is the third form of the verb or the V3, leave is given followed by the object. So that is all about the past perfect tense. So let's proceed to the third one, which is the past continuous tense. So this is the rule. Okay, in the singular, this is the rule. Subject plus was plus V1 plus ing plus object. So it's very different to the first one and the second one. So this is the example. She was going to shopping. So here is the subject. She plus was. It is followed by the first form of verb, V1, go, plus ing, and then the object is shopping. So that is the third one. So let's proceed to the last one. I forgot. If we have a singular, we have also a plural. So the rule here is subject plus verb plus V1 plus ing and plus object. For example, they were going shopping. Here is the subject is they plus were followed by the first form of verb V1 go plus ing and then the object is shopping. So there is the difference between the singular and plural in terms of past continuous tense. So let's proceed to the last one. So when we say past perfect continuous tense, this is the rule. Subject plus has been plus V1 plus ing plus an object. So for example, they had been preparing for the performance for 2 months. Here's the subject is they plus had been. It is followed by preparing, which is first form of verb or V1 of prepare and then the object. So that is the last one. So that's all about the past tense or the 4 subdivided past tense. Okay, let's now proceed to the present tense. Okay, when we say simple present tense, we have the rule here. So we have also the singular and plural of the simple present tense. So the first one, the singular, here is the rule. So subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus an object. So for example, the girl sing a song. So here's the subject is the girl, that's a singular, and S has been added to the verb sing, followed by the object song. So next one, we have the plural form. So the rule here is subject plus V1 plus an object. For example, the girl sing a song. Here's the subject is girl, girls, plural, and the no change have been made with V1, first form of verb, and the object. So there is a difference of the singular and the plural form. So next one, we have the present perfect tense. So the rule in the present perfect tense is have also a singular and a plural form. So first one, the rule in singular form is subject plus has plus V3 plus an object. Here is the example. He has cleaned the utensils. So he is the subject plus has cleaned is the third form of verb and utensil is the object. So in the plural form, here is the rule. Subject plus have plus V3 plus an object. For example, they have cleaned the utensils. Here's they is the subject plus have clean is the third form of verb and utensil is an object. So there is a little bit differences, but it's kinda similar. So in the third one, we have the present continuous tense. So when we say present continuous tense, we have the rule subject plus is or I'm plus are plus V1 plus ing and an object. So here is the example. She is eating food. So the subject here is she, followed by is. The first form of verb here is eat, and ing has been added into it, followed by an object, food. So that is the present continuous tense. So let's proceed to the last one of the present tense. So we have the present perfect continuous tense. So like for the first one, we have also the singular and plural form. So the first one is the singular form. So the rule here is subject plus has been plus V1 plus ing plus an object. So for example, she has been practicing since morning. So she is the subject plus has been followed by ing added to the first form of verb practice and then the object. So let's proceed to the plural form. So the rule here is subject plus have been plus V1 plus ing and plus an object. So for example, they have been practicing this morning. So they is the subject plus have been followed by ing added to the first form of verb practice and then the object. So that is the last one. So this is the 4 subdivided part of present tense and their rules and example. So let's proceed to the last one. Okay, we have the last one in the future tenses. So the first one is we have the simple future tense. So when we say simple future tense, here is the rule. Subject plus will or shall plus V1 plus an object. So the example here is, I will visit my uncle tomorrow. So the subject here is I plus will. It will follow the first form of verb, visit, and then the object. So that is the first one. So the second one, we have the future perfect tense. So the future perfect tense rule is subject plus will have or shall have plus V3 plus an object. So the example here is, I shall have prepared the notes by tomorrow morning. So the subject here is I plus shall have. It is follow prepare, which is the third form of verb or V3, prepare, and then the object. So that is the second one, which is the future perfect tense. So the third one, we have the future continuous tense. So the rule here is subject plus will be or shall be plus verb plus V1 plus ing plus an object. For example, I shall be going to the market tomorrow. In this example, the subject here is I plus shall be, following the first form of verb or the V1, go, plus ing, which is going, and then the object. So we have here the last one of the future tense, which is the future perfect continuous tense. So the rule here is different from these three. So the rule here is subject plus will have been plus V1 or the verb, the first form of verb, plus ing plus an object. For example, she will have been working here since 2015. The subject here is she plus will have been. It is follow the first form of verb, which is work, to working, plus ing, and then the object. So that is the fourth subdivided part of the future tense. In this demonstration, I discussed what is tenses, the three parts of the tenses, which is the past tense, present tense, and the future tense. And also, I already discussed to you the meaning of past tense, the fourth subdivided part of past tense, which is the simple past tense, past perfect tense, past continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and also the rules and example. Same with the present tense, the simple present tense, present perfect tense, present continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, and also the rules and examples. And the last one, we have the future simple future tense. We already discussed the four subdivided is the simple future tense, future perfect tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense. And I discussed the rules and example of these tenses. So always remember that in the rules of past tense, present, and future tense is subdivided for, the rules of tenses help one understand how to correctly use the different tenses in a sentence without making a grammatical mistake, and also by easily indicating when the event or action has occurred. So again, I am ROSTUM Alegria BAUA from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, from QUIRINO State University, Diffun Campus.